All right, good evening, everybody. Second job gaming suggestion and nine after doing some SevTech ages. We're going to be working on base building and getting stuff done. Spending time with you guys to chat with y'all as y'all come around and spend some time just fixing up things right there. So, as always, we're going to start out with our prayer. So, thank you, Lord, for bringing us together on Twitch and giving us the ability to fellowship with one another, build up a community, learn about each other, and pray into everybody's lives. Pray this in Jesus. So, I'm going to go out this way today. I can get out the doors. Man, um, Nine wants to work on the drawers. Probably a good idea. Fix up the storage room. Is there any chance that you just want to build a brand new storage unit altogether? At all, eventually, or else?
Well, we would have to move like basically the functionality of that main building would go away. It would just be a building.
Or we could just tear it down and something else in its place.
Whichever. But I mean we could try to go beneath it, but I don't know the layout we would need. Because to get the full functionality of that drawer controller,
Yep.
it needs to be a building or a setup that takes its range into consideration. Um, mhm. Oh,
Certainly.
um,
Because we could even build AE2 stuff into it and actually automate building where it builds all the stuff for us,
yeah,
all the little
and
inky parts.
it could be the inside of that building.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
if you
that
want,
stuff can go down into the dirt. All it matters.
well, it's 12 above it as well.
Well, the AE doesn't have that limitation. You have to make all the conduits. It can go
Well,
all the way
yes,
down in the.
but we want that to actually connect to the center point of that whole building, which is going to be the drawer controller. And so it would still be at the center of this building. Um,
We got
it's just a
3 blocks on the outside. Push the wall backwards some at least. Nothing stopping us but a row of wildberry bushes, a couple tiki torches.
well. Let me get
We
over there
need to
so we
move
can.
the wall back.
The hold on, I'm arriving. Here we are. I plugged in the botanic, but this is where the block is. So it's 12 this direction.
Yeah.
So here-ish, if not a little shorter. And so I've gone underground and gone that direction on the other side and wider. So I'm bigger than this building and where all these plants are right now. So, but that's only using half of the block. So we could go underground and use the bottom half of that block, and then use some of the top half because this building is using a little bit of it. It's the forge where we process materials, which is sort of causing a weird problem because we're getting ore storage in both locations. Because if you take out any ore but throw it back into the bag, it stores it over on the other side.
Yep.
And so we're doubling up. The If we just make a another building somewhere, which we could probably put it on this island, because right now, well, the power is coming from our power supply here because we ran a cable all the way across the forge and into that main building. Um, and if we took all of the electronic stuff or the power needing stuff out of that building, we could take it back and run it this other direction and put a building where you're standing and make it just basically a huge storage area.
Yeah.
We would
And
want to
it's
determine,
really, really big too. Yeah, we could do the 12 by 12 by 12 by 12.
yeah, because it's basically a 25 by 25, including the block in the middle. Um, so we would just have to say, okay, are we going to take out this wall, move it, or
Yeah.
are we just going to go up to this wall?
Um, I say we light up this whole island as a process. Work on the wall later. Just build up building that we want to put here. Put down the foundation of it. I can walk around with my boots on and leave those little dots on the ground because it's not really hurting me on the map anymore. That'd make it quick and easy.
You're the only one that drops little dots when you move. I will
First
try to
problem.
plan out where the building would need to be and what's going to be a wall and what's going to be storage. Then
Okay.
the botanical thing seems to be producing a whole bunch of leaves, woods, then occasional uh, wheat or something else.
Occasion. All right. Well,
Um,
that'll work. Grab some turret. Good plan. Now then, go. Where'd you go?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Got you. Right. Not what I'm looking. Eyes are hurting. Look. There he is. Simple. I love it. All right, and transmitter. Ooh, got a whole bunch of flowers on. Oh, that's not good. Left the gate open to the death zone. Don't think anybody got in. That's good. Dirt. Problem. Go ahead and get stuff. Okay. That here. Fill in this whole area as far as it can go. What was that? Just blew up.
Uh,
Welcome.
now I lost count. Distracted me.
There is no way better than to do done. Dumb rock. Alright, so I need to go explosion hat. Like really close. I don't see any new
Divot.
pit holes. Hole. I don't. Body's coated. Everything I can see is still standing here. Yeah. That was an awfully big explosion. Did you hear it?
Uh-huh.
Only one listening to weird things in my...
You technically are the only one listening to weird things in your headphones. If there's not, then we got somebody to worry about.
Don't go that way. What happened? Hurt.
Okay.
Timberlight. We have diamonds under here. Whoops. And this handheld filler is awesome.
Well, if you could... hold on. I'll just make you a... Fill that up, too. I don't want to build on mud.
Cool. Why I used to like the Tanya with boot. I mean the sash because I could stay running while I'm doing this thing. Yeah, thing rocks, man. Let it charge up while I go and off some. So we're gonna have to put another wireless charger over there first.
Well, we most likely just move a couple because we won't need them over there anymore.
Take some screenshots of this. Now, where these flowers come from? Here are these lovely rocks.
Okay, so do you happen to have any like wood, oak, or?
I can get some, sure. Drop off. Which one do you want?
Well, we have a lot of oak now because I've been cutting oak,
You want planks or wood?
just planks.
5 stacks. That's enough.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, shoot, one would probably do, but it will help me plan out where to. Wait, creeper behind you. Creeper.
Oh boy, I wasn't even looking.
Well, he was stuck on you, so it wasn't.
On you, the way I blow up on your back, it makes everything go real boom. You got blown away. How do I do that? It's so fun.
Yeah.
On me.
Okay. So
But
we could.
must, because I'm somebody above me. Ha! Pimps.
Okay. So if this is the block, this is the count or the controller. It can reach out all the way to these, and these are the andesite glowing blocks, which are placed down, are the outer wall. So everything that would be storage would be on the inner wall of this.
Right.
And also,
What are you doing, Sebastian? Lighting up island.
okay, so
That goes way back. Not even my generation.
okay.
Oh dear. Whoa! Didn't want to do all that. Oh well, that'll definitely get rid of them. Oh, what else?
And so we could attempt to make, because we've got 2 half chunks. We're like 2 shy of this one and 3 shy of being on the wall of that one. But I don't think it will matter in the whole scheme of things because it's 25. We can't fit 2 chunks in here anyway. So I'll just leave it at that.
Poor guy. Kind of turned around, didn't know what he was doing. Whoa. Place.
Yeah, they do seem to be fairly prevalent. You got a zombie coming up behind you.
Lots of things.
It looked like a creeper for a second, but then he started moving weird.
Oh boy. I've actually been wanting to light this place up for a while now. Don't stand a chance, creeper head.
Creeper face!
Hoping you do that. That's actually good. Oh, yeah. Gotta spend some time lighting up the realm. We got some cotton over here. Yeah. Good. Almost daytime. Daytime.
I mean, sorry. Okay, so green giant. I need to go because downward is also a thing.
Hit me. Skeleton guy. Not dark enough now. Lights. Well, back over then. Turn F7's off because your eyeballs can only handle so much. Lucky? Come after me though, huh? You. Actually. That, put it in there. That, put it in there. Take it out there. Delete. There. So yeah, it's I just need to hand you my do this for you. Give you my wireless crafting group. after I put together another um, oh, what's it called? What's it called? Network receiver. Right there. Ow. Oh, three of the. Do you want to use my wireless crafting grid, or you want to go back and forth
For what?
getting materials out of the this behemoth building?
I'm not really getting supplies at the moment. So far, I've just been using the 5 stacks of wood to mark the location. Um, Granted, there's going to be a lot of um, flooring changes and stuff like that.
And part of the process of terraforming is knowing how to ground work.
Okay, that's actually good. So down to 58 is where it goes to. Now that I know that y coordinate.
Yep. These are your billets are everywhere. Path now. True path. Ah. Juliet Lane right there. That looks a little wide on places. I'm okay with it. What you doing now, man? Got going on?
Yeah, digging down the bottom, laying out the bottom of this thing as well.
The whole at. I do.
Uh, it's at the bottom corner towards the landing pad.
Watch out. Sometimes it will lock you up. Whoop. Power, you got dirt. Oh. Ah. Okay. You so. Yeah. Now, you there? Oh.
Uh,
Ooh, that's that'll work. That is a little breaky. That works. That looks good. Yeah. Who now? Oh.
yep.
Oh. That hurt. Alright, so mud clump. This. Good. And make ride mud. Work with that.
I delete that stuff.
Curious. I mean, it might be some stuff that we can do. Oh boy, it's now some food time. Oh. Heck. 0.5 on cheese. Really? We have energy still to go. That works out for us. Beans. And check. Ooh, getting so close back to full heartage. Eh, fix that. Cool. Nighttime. Nighttime. How you get back on your grain? Like, oh, boom. Now I should heal up. Yeah. Back to running around on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely have a cave running underneath this spot.
Not so. Tell by the
Oop,
map that there's something in there.
there's a creeper that was creeping.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he had a creeper companion down there making me look at him, but he was like 2 spaces away from me. Yeah.
Took a look at the highlight reels, the Twitch site. I saw the Nitro Creeper almost get you
Uh-huh.
way back in the day. You're like, oh, boy, you
Yeah, he would have too.
don't need to keep them.
Yeah, we've got some cassiterite, some bauxite down here. It'll basically be under the floor of this place. And a whole bunch of mushrooms.
Following me big time. Back to around. Whoa, spider's jockey. Seen that in a long time. I love that range. There'll be even less monsters to worry about. Lit up this whole area. Of course, I could just move a bunch of powered lanterns out there. I think this is a bit quicker and a little more engaging. Ah! Okay, don't want to come around the corner of the tree and almost get hit by his creeper. And he was just like, oh, I wonder what I'm going to do tonight. Die! Looking like kind of like a we put out. Nope, can't kill him. We have a new citizen making. Gonna walk around a little bit here. Here's my bag. There he is. He goes. And he's now trapped. There's the whole other side of the island. Stuff was still wow. Have you ever watched Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
I have. Oop, I missed. Hmm. I gotta check my math. Either that or I'm standing in the wrong spot. Uh, oh no, okay. I'm I'm on the interior of this wall. That's why.
Series
Yeah, it's entertaining.
for Log Horizon to come back out. Supposed to have been out last year.
That mud is all over this island.
It really is. Muddle through it.
Okay.
Almost got the whole place lit up. Almost. Be done tonight. Out just everyone to on the island. If we want to hunt, go somewhere else. The way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Right too close to home. Oh, it's almost daytime.
They generally start blowing up stuff that you don't want blown up because you don't see the creeper creeping up on you.
Not sure if I'm gonna make it. Close. Nope. Missed.
Yeah, I've basically left the top floor open here, so I guess I should close that. There. No reason to fill it back in because it's going to be dug out again.
All this.
Oh, because it got too bright that the balls don't notice. Yeah. I guess
Jump
it's
some
the
off then. Wrong place. One. Goof. Not too bright sometimes. So how'd you get down there again? No entrance.
there's one over here if you oh, it's on the other side, this inside the the 2 blocks. If you dig this block out. Yeah. And I should be almost to the other side over there. So we should have all 4 corners plotted.
Like, oh, I'm putting glow balls down here. Don't want them, just pick them up. They're fine. Give you a little light while you're down here. Have some things zapping you. Alrighty. Work on flash up. Yeah, right. Crafting grid looks a lot like the scanner. There we go. Yeah. To the place.
Okay. Guess I gotta dump some of this stuff. So I'm glad that your struggle made me make that extra pouch.
I struggle.
I mean, I deal with it all the time, but I don't usually go, well, I'm gonna make another one. It took your suffering to make me do that. Yeah. Motivation
Here you go.
comes from different sources. Oh. Okay, so if you're standing on 58, you're at the bottom of this structure, as it were. Because that's going to be the floor is 58.
There is a diamond in that area over there.
It'll be well below us.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not worried about diamonds.
All right. Bunches of.
I took out the crystal laser lens and put in a diamond laser lens, so we should have over 3,000 ore, and I've taken 10 stacks out, and we should still have over 3,000. And I'm getting I got a stack and a half extra from 5 with my pick. So,
oh man,
I'm thinking that my math was off I wasn't paying attention to how many I was using or something, but uh, today's was like really productive. The previous one, I was only seeing like 8 over the 2 stacks that I should have. But for some reason, I did 5 of them, and I had a stack and a half over. So something went really in my favor.
Always like favor.
That. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was like, why am I standing here trying to eat?
Right.
I'm exhausted. I'll start hurting.
Right. Yeah, so you want me to start putting the top on this thing, or got any ideas? You got plans that I'm not aware of?
No real plans. Like I said, the walls and whatnot will be taken out quite a bit, off and on.
I got this place lit up so we can not have to worry about anything coming up on us. Give us a region zone. Um, Hello. Brown. Huh. Huh. End of 125. Uh, End of this. It's fun. Yeah, that's make, of course duty to go care of the lighting. really all that was left. I do a flyby.
This is the wall. Okay. I need to go on the interior of this.
On to that. Huh? I missed some. Okay. Yeah. Here. Yep. Here.
Oh, as far as monsters go.
Lighting lit up everywhere. So yeah. Is a wall.
Was it a upgraded chisel or something?
Tinker chisel.
Nice. I've never actually. That was actually new, I think. I'd never seen that before.
Trying to find a good factory board. Whoop. Come on, y'all know you do it too. I have to just a whole bunch of these figure it out because Massive thing. Ugh. Ouch. What would happen too? Yep. Error. Easy to repair these things. Actually, I don't want to repair you, do I? Don't repair. How about that?
Yay! Makes it simple.
B. Mm-hmm. Hi, y'all. Bad. You are a massive fan. Fan. Wait, work. I'm not sure about this fan thing.
What do you mean?
Massive fans.
Uh-huh.
They're a 3x1 block, but they apparently have some sort of positioning that because you don't actually just start with one, you start with a particular one of the 9. Change them. Always going to be
So what are these fans for?
decoration. Factory blocks to good outside. That would be good if it didn't have that yellow line around it. Kind of like that one, but maybe. Kind of works. Old though. Ah, looks like little kings. Extra things down his front. Now you just show. Um, column. Yeah, happy with it. I begin. It doesn't really look like vents. It looks like old sheet. Better kind of line. Yeah, I definitely like that better. Oop. Yes. Good. Of them. Go repair stuffs.
Oof, that was a big hole. Oop, fell down the hole.
That way. Hands on.
Uh-huh. I was thinking it, but I wasn't saying it this time.
And when you get a chance, come on up here a second. Your opinion on something.
Well, I leave this area, stuff's probably going to spawn in down here, but actually, I think I corked up all of the holes. Let me go find a spot over here. I think yeah, I left.
All right, so take a look to the right, to the left, to your left, and you.
Uh-huh.
That motif with they're called vents, blocks. Woo! Or these guys over here set up height.
Because we're going to be seeing it from this side.
Yeah.
This outer wall is going to be all storage. So there's not a. Are we not doing the vent or the fans?
No, we don't need fans on every side because you don't want it venting everywhere. Not a purely symmetrical thing. but it's not purely symmetrical over here anyway, because 4 blocks on this side fan. There's only 3 blocks on this side. This fan, no way you can fix it. You can't just move that over. It's here. Look, here. Got the fan blocks in my hand. Chooses where to go. It doesn't give you a corner and then you start. Put 2 of them together like that. It melds something together and forms 3. It doesn't do that. Positional. Because you would think that if I took out this one, this one, this one, and this one, this one, and I put one on this side, it would change the graphic. It doesn't. I have thought if I put 2 down like this, and I put this one in the middle, it would make it look like this, right?
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't. Constrained by its positioning where you put them, and that's the closest I could come.
So if you place one here, just up against this wall, at this corner of this other fan, just up against it, it doesn't. Well, I guess you'd.
I can put a big fan on either side of it, but can't move it over a block and make it
Hold
the
on.
same thing.
I have to clear some space so I can. Okay, so I guess throw some of those fans my way so I can test it without having you. I'm trying to direct you to what I'm thinking. Do you have any on you? Or? Oh. Okay, so where you would think it would start with a corner, it doesn't. But I've placed down 2 of them, and they've created that odd side. So okay, so this one is always the same. Huh.
Yep. Not gonna get around it. You got patience, or don't use them.
Okay, so based in where it is on the chunk is what you're going to get.
Yep. Said it the way I was thinking. Or excavate those things. They only take the one.
Well, I don't like to or excavate if I don't have to.
Totally works for that wall. Not work for the next wall.
It's where it's located in the chunk. So
Yeah.
they just don't have the same. They're identical on both sides. It's just where we have our location at. So where we
Unlurk.
overlapped.
Unlurk. Unlurk is good. About to make one on that one. Good evening, Sir Dan. How are you? We're moving the storage building over to a new place.
It's where we, placed the building. You would almost have to place the building if you want to zap that. Yeah, you'd have to build it based on the fan placement. Yeah. Well, I'm not a fan of the odd placement of the fans. So, I mean, if you want to have one fan in the center of a wall, if there is one, then fine. But if it's not centered, then it probably trigger my OCD. And
I think when we finally get it all built up, you'll never notice.
well, I mean, on the interior you won't because you won't see it, but
that side you're probably not going to be visiting very often either. But this is my question: is I go with the old vents, 30.
well, I like how the white one looks.
It looks like a big movie billboard. Theater.
Well, I'm talking like this and this, not all white, all this. I like the combination of both of these. You know what I'm talking about? Not the old vents.
Yeah.
This is a new building. This is not an old building.
Yeah, these Sir Dan, these blocks are purely decorational. Don't have any factory blocks from Fizzle. My head.
Nope, that's just where they landed. And yeah, it's probably going to be at that level.
Oh.
Because I do want the smooth andesite light as the bottom where it's lighting up. At least the exterior. So
Far down. All to. I broke my chisley. Breaking my chisley all along. Again.
oh, there's a spider down here.
Either. And protein. Do we have something that's fruit protein?
Not together that I know of.
Pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
Mince pie.
The disclaimer that I know of still stands.
Cannot do mince pie because that's a. Got tons and tons of pumpkins. Yeah. Third, and how was your night? Melons. Here.
Oh, starving to death. Again.
Cool. I think it's so neat to spend time with my sweet wife too. It's awesome. For work. And oh, here. There we go. All right. Done, shall we? Yeah. Yes, they will. So fast. It's unbelievable. Get yourself into your routine, and next thing you know, oh, 20, 3. Got a career now. Okay. Nice. Congratulations. You're that much closer to being an independent adult. That's awesome time. And done. Woo! Oh, nope. We're not done. Now, I do this. Here. Work. Go through it. Good. Wanted to make sure that was. Yeah, this is going to be our storage manufacturing building. We're moving the initial building, all of its stuff, over to here and preparing it for a applied energistics crafting setup type thing too. Manufacture all the stuff by saying, I want this. And it says, okay, and gives it to us.
That'll be mostly his work. I'll dig a hole, place it in there.
Just like real life. Those will be the things that you'll see me not do. You'll just log on and be like, oh, hey, it works. Yes, it does, because it frustrates me to no end. Because once I get an applied energistics setup going, we move on. That's the way it's worked in the last 3 with it. Am I out?
And usually, if we build a building like this, we don't ever fill it up because it has so many slots to fill up.
But we are advocates. Take our cue from Kitty Cat. You're gonna just get as much of it as you can because why not? Argue with that.
Yeah, this world doesn't allow for just general mining a big hole like the other worlds that we've been on, or going to the deep dark and digging what was that thing? I was digging a hole 512 on a side. I
Yeah,
think I'd done 9 of them.
and that quarry that you had in the deep dark was something else.
Yeah, that was one big hole.
The cool thing about the Tinker Chisel, though, is you can actually see what they look like.
Oh, before you take it.
Now, I like that one, the massive hexagonal plating. Really do like it, but again, it doesn't store well with others. Like it. Second one, not the first one.
Actually,
Plating and oh, that hurt.
yeah, that world was cake, wasn't it?
What?
The one I was digging the huge hole in the deep dark. I was thinking that was cake.
I don't know if that was that one or if it was Dimension Zero.
Yeah, it's hard to remember because I know I placed a ore processing location in cake. And so whatever I was digging up was going through and being processed before it ever got to the storage. And I know that one was cake.
Cool.
Actually, it was the cake because I remember teleporting into the deep dark because I had to keep moving the teleports around as I moved the digging machine.
Um, there is a thing called simple storage, and you have all these things. It's a lot like storage drawers, really. Obsidian, lapis lazuli, great river. Um, storage request under network master. Doesn't actually store anything like that. Okay, I know then. Options. Do. Hmm. Look, quantum storage maybe. And quantum barrel rating crafter. Great. Huh. Unfamiliar. We make those. Quantum white bag. Well, one is the one that starts it. Ah, diamond chest. Bunch of wool, hemp rope. I like stories. We have another bag to look at. Let's go. Oh boy. You never believe I found a, a villager up here the other day on top of the hut. I guess it depends on all that stuff. Ah, compressed diamond. 8 of them.
Like I said, we should have plenty.
Stopped raining. Oh, that's right. Ugh. I always remember I've got an enrichment chamber, but I can't remember where it was. These things might be cool for the lights.
And if you do redstone or bluestone, um, do it in the enrichment chamber because you get 12. In the crusher, you only get 10. And the way you have it set up there, you can just place a crate onto that pipe, and it will just drop it off into your crate for you. And then you pick up your crate and you leave. Just take this.
Like, why did I find this? I'm kind of out of it. Done enriching, but I want to build first because let's build ourselves our diamond. Kind of funny that he didn't make the obsidian chest, refined obsidian. You'd think that he would have.
It would have placed it further down the line, which would have been fine because it's the best chest in the game that I know of.
And fight back.
There is one that I wanted to check, but I never got around to remembering long enough to build one.
Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 12, 13 by 1. 7. 13 by 7. 91 spaces.
And what kind of bag is it?
Quantum bag.
What mod?
Quantum storage.
Hmm.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, myself a new bag. And now. Really? Not quite what I was looking for them to be. Yeah. I was hoping they'd be like almost a full block at least. Ooh.
Okay, so the quantum Tanglo importer or
Quantum
Tanglo porter,
porter.
that may be the
Angled
the
singularity.
the mod that we can teleport between dimensions. I believe that was the one that we were in. I never can remember the name of the things, but where you had your wool power system.
Zero.
Uh,
Can you?
yeah, yeah, that sounds right. I think that was the one that we were using, but it takes energy to send energy, and so it was one of those. We're losing energy by doing this, and so.
Wouldn't be too hard to put a quantum entangled porter together.
But our detriment was also the person that we were doing the mod pack for. So he kept changing all of the different outputs as we would make something. He would change the outputs
Oh,
to diminish our returns, and so
yeah. Huh. Quantum crafter. I'm at that mod.
because if it is
Placing on this.
because if it's the same one I'm thinking of,
Hey.
then that would be something that would transport between dimensions at a cost. But if it works the way I want it to, it doesn't really matter the cost. We should be producing enough energy that it won't really be a thing.
Got our ceiling lamps. The low panels pretty well. All right, so looking good, or we need to take out this middle thing and make it all. Yeah, why don't we take a look at it real quick? Y'all gonna love this. Like that, like this, like that, like this. Better, worse, better, 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 better.
I prefer this one just because we're not movie theater quality.
Okay.
Uh, I like it being broken up, but that's just me. I mean, if you want to do other stuff, then go for it. I just want the storage building to go up, and it's on the surface, so technically your preview.
My preview?
Uh-huh.
Review.
Well, I wouldn't call you a perv, but hey, whatever you want to do.
Nice. Nice spin. I will now go into this. Is it? Okay. I wonder what I have in there. Oh, we got another zombie villager underneath. Get him, go get him. See him?
Uh,
By the spider? Skeleton?
He's most likely on the other side of this wall over here.
Get him. Yes. Take the.
I mean, I can hear him, or I can hear a zombie.
Boss plate.
Well, spider's dead.
Ooh.
Skeleton's dead. Zombie has string. Mine may not work on him now. Oh, it worked. He's in jail. Or the Redemption Center, as you want to call it.
Rested too. Whoa, don't get near that thing. Oof. Set up my I'm gonna wind up getting myself zapped tonight if I don't. Open the door up, guys. I'm getting myself shocked. Craziness. Yeah, no. No. Back to the other day.
Yeah, are there any weird occurrences that you've seen, Sardan, with the quantum bag? It's like the gold bag used to delete its items every once in a while. So just
They
wondering.
fixed that one.
You'd hope so.
I know there was a time where if you went creative, it's gone.
Well, yet. But I'm
Well,
hoping that
I've
they,
run it on the test center. It didn't do it.
yeah, hopefully they've worked out all that. The quantum tangle importer, I remember doing that. I don't remember having the bag.
Oh, that's know why I've got that in there. Coming along. Walls anyway. Almost done. Walls. Did you do 1 or did you do 0 on your mantle? Because we went with 0 for Dinothel, and it really jacks with the astral gateway. Woohoo! Okay, well, I haven't tried one yet. I just know that I didn't want to keep it that way because I like the way it looks on the gateway. Pretty easy to put these walls together with this handheld filler. One of my staple pieces, tools to use on the mod pack I get into. It's got actually addition. Go. It just makes it so much easier to put all together, especially learning curves, not that big of a deal. All right, walls are up.
Cool.
Got some extra. Oh, I need. Oh no, I don't. I got enough. Big old fans. Fan. Out. Should be this one here. But it's the wrong size. Seriously. Okay, well, we'll be using it then.
Yeah, I think those fans, if you put them across from each other, they work out perfectly because they're in the same area of the chunk.
Yeah, they would, I think. But
And I guess it depends if you go into the other chunk next to it too. Could throw everything off. It's a definitely odd way of doing it.
But got the walls up. He is digging down because he wants the controller guy to be here. So we get full access here, there, everywhere around here, and down here too.
Yeah, all the way down to 58, and then all the way up to
So
the
this
ceiling.
whole thing is going to be one big storage drawer setup, along with manufacturing and AE stuff put in there. So that will be fun to try to squeeze into the gigantic building along with all of the other stuff. I have to put another floor on top of it just for all the crafting.
No, we won't. Just because if we do put the walls, as in line the walls with storage chests, we can go downstairs where you're not really seeing it, and that's where most of the others will be. And so we don't need to snake in and out of here. We can do most of that downstairs. And so this upper floor, most of it could be for manufacturing. So it was 2 levels in here with all of the main crafting equipment or whatever. So if you just wanted to run over and grab it for whatever reason, because we tend to do that, you could. But then all of the extra plants and other stuff that we don't usually craft with could be downstairs.
So that'll probably be this week worth of stuff. So, and it is midnight, everybody. So we're going to take off here pretty soon. Any last thoughts on what we got going on? Got 1 minute. Good.
Nah, I'm
Right,
good.
that's awesome. All right, so everybody, we thank y'all for taking time to watch everything.